All right. So let me use this key here to align it. Okay, so we have another node called replacement node. Okay, so that is under modify. Okay, the modify tab, and we have replacement node. Okay, so drag and drop that, and this is the node that and connect. This is the node that we can use to change values. Okay, any mistakes that are there, change the erroneous value into valid value if it is possible. Okay, sometimes the erroneous value you may not be able to. So if it's a lowercase f and uppercase f, then you know that the lowercase f needs to change to uppercase f. But if you have an x, okay, what do you change that to? So that would be a problem, right? So not all erroneous values are easily correctable. Yeah? But anyway, so let's look at how to use the replacement editor. Okay, so we have two sets of two editors here. One is for interval variables, okay, and one for class variables. Okay, so let's look at, we're going to look at replacement editor for interval variables first. Okay, so you click the ellipses here. All right, so now we have three variables that are interval variables. Okay. The first one is diastolic blood pressure, and if you click generate summary, okay, so it will generate a chart like here, and it will tell you what kind of values we have. All right, so we can then decide what to do with it. Okay, so replacement lower limit, replacement upper limit, okay, and what to do with the replacement. So here there is a blood pressure value of 14. Okay, right? Now, is 14 a valid value? I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. I'm not in, but I think not, right? What do you think? 14 is no good. So, what can we do with 14? All right, maybe it is 140. Who knows? There are a couple of options we have. One is that we set a lower limit, and everything lower than that will be replaced with that lower replacement value. So suppose we say, I'm not saying that this is a good thing to do, but I'm just saying what possibilities there are for you to fix. Okay, so suppose if we say 50, okay, 50 itself is kind of iffy, I think, but if it is less than 50, then it's definitely a problem, right? So if it is less than 50, then okay, so that thing automatically changes, you see, so you can then say 50. So anything lower than 50 will be rounded up to 50, right? But if you want to not consider it, suppose if anything less than 50, we don't know about it, we want to convert it into a missing value, then you leave it as a dot. A dot for interval variable, a dot is a missing value. Okay, so you either round it up to some value or code it as missing value. These are the two possibilities. And same for upper limit. Suppose if you have anything beyond, suppose your blood pressure is 500 or something, then you know that's a problem. Then same thing. Anything above an upper limit, okay, either you replace it with the upper threshold or a missing value. Okay, so now this code will automatically be applied to everything in that column. For DBP, enterprise miner will go through that column. Of course, now we have only 30 records, which is no big deal. But if we have 300,000 records, so it's going to go through the entire column and fix it for you. Okay, so we will leave it. We leave the upper limit just like that. So if it is lower limit below 50, so we're going to make it into a missing value. Okay, and heart rate again. So we have that little fellow there, so that needs to be taken care of. So now 203.75, I don't know, maybe that's okay. So here, and then there is one here, which is 16. 16 for heart rate is, again, you must be a really good athlete to have 16. Would that be 16 is valid?
No.
No way.
16 is like you're on a machine and it's letting you almost dead.
Right, yeah.
That's a heart transplant.
Yeah, okay. So we'll say 50. Again, let's look at lower value 50 and upper value. So we'll count this as okay. So 210, for example. Okay, anything over 210. So these two are gone. Okay, well, what's the little thing there?
I put it at 250.
250, yeah, anything. Yeah, well, there is nothing in between, so it's okay. Okay, and SBP, I have no idea. Yeah. So this is where you need to consult with domain expert to see, okay, what do you think? What do we do here? Okay, because we are all not domain experts, so you consult domain expert. So I'm going to do again the same thing, 50. And say 350 here, and we are not losing very much anyway, so because there are only 1 or 2 records, so it's okay. But if you're going to be missing a lot of records, then that would be a concern. Okay, so all right, so that's okay, good. Click OK.